Okay, so what this photo is showing is this large puddle and a smaller one behind it with this guy who's sampling something off to the side. And what you should see is that these puddles are not connected by water to any type of large river or small stream even that's taking them to a larger body of water such as lake or ocean. What this is supposed to illustrate is another process besides runoff that takes water from precipitation through the land and introduces it into the hydrosphere. That process is called infiltration or percolation. So in this process, we don't have surface flow and we don't have runoff. What we actually have is a very slow seeping of water, much like your water drips through your coffee in the morning. So it seeps through the ground and then enters the groundwater eventually, and that groundwater eventually makes its way very slowly again through the underground material, which is usually some sort of sand, some other type of loose soil, and eventually comes out into a river or a lake. Usually it's a river at these type of altitudes. But there's certainly areas where you have fresh water that's emptying into oceans even near the shores. This process does a couple of things. One, it takes a lot longer, but it cleans the water immensely better than surface runoff does, and it does not bring pollutants with it into these hydrosphere, into the streams, lakes, or ocean. So this is a much nicer process as far as environmental quality goes, and this is a process that most builders and most developers, certainly most municipalities, are trying to promote during construction. And in a lot of places this is required by law to have infiltration rather than runoff, be your stormwater management strategy. So maybe we'll look at some of those processes, some of the ideas used in construction later. Just keep in mind that this is still part of the hydrologic cycle, and we're moving water now through the land to get back to the hydrosphere.